Why do you love metal? It's a question that metalheads get asked all the time, a question that has as many answers as there are metalheads. You can love Black Sabbath, Lamb of God, and Meshuggah, but the specific reasons you love each band may intersect very little, if at all. The purpose of this show is to dig into the question, to explore and celebrate the vast stylistic variety within the metal genre. So, why do you love metal? Let's find out on 5 songs.
Here we are, cracking open another 5 songs. This is a good one. I like it. All right, another episode of 5 Songs coming at you. I'm your host, Kevin Tulppo. My guest today is Nick Adame.
Hello.
He is the guitarist for Augres, all the way from Hale, Michigan. As everybody knows, Nick has brought 5 metal tunes that he digs, and we're going to get into them and listen to them and talk about them a little bit. And, you know, since we don't waste a whole lot of time, as usual. First song on your list is Meshuggah. This song is called Future Breed Machine. Tell us about this song, Nick.
This is probably one of the first songs that I've heard that was like wasn't AC/DC. It's
that's quite a that escalated quickly.
Yeah. I mean, up until that, like everything yeah.
How'd you avoid Aerosmith all these years?
Right? No, up until that, I mean, everything was pretty straightforward, and I heard Meshuggah, and it was like
not straightforward at all.
No, not at all. I was shocked. I think I probably drooled quite a bit the first 20 minutes I heard Meshuggah because my brain couldn't comprehend, but then it evolved, apparently. So it was just, that song was pretty much the first song I heard by them. So it was really an eye-opener to a whole new world of writing and music.
That was my impression. The first song I heard was Stenga, I think.
Yeah.
And it was just like...
I was just like, dude, this is different. I've never heard this before. This is something I gotta get into.
Right on. All right, let's get into it then. Meshuggah with Future Breed Machine. Check it out. All right, that was Meshuggah with Future Breed Machine. That's a good opener.
It's funny because when I first heard of them, nothing was out like that at all around the time, at least that I knew. And time went by, more and more bands changed the formula, kept it the same. You know what I mean? As far as the gent, 9-string guitars, 10-string guitars, whatever. You going lower. It's funny because it's like everyone forgot about them. Like they're the ones that started it. They're the ones that did it first.
Nah, I don't think everybody forgot about them necessarily, but you know, it's just like, well, I mean, your next band on the list is Korn. It's kind of the same way, you know, when Korn's first album came out, it kind of completely changed the whole, you know, it created a whole new genre of metal. And I think Meshuggah in large part, you know, especially in the late 90s, early 2000s, did the same kind of thing with their
they were around for a while.
Style, yeah.
I was surprised when they
came
out.
They've been around since the late 80s.
Right. Their first album came out.
Yeah. All right. So speaking of Korn, this is the next tune up on the list is called "Falling Away from Me."
This was the first song up until I heard Korn. I think the heaviest thing I heard was probably Metallica. I think that was like the heaviest thing that I've heard. And I was just jamming out to them, and I was at Buddy's house, and he was playing this album, Issues. I was like, what the hell is that? Like the weird riff in the beginning, the weird like little eerie guitar stuff in the beginning. I'm like, dude, that's creepy.
Yeah,
like, that's dark. And then I heard the riff kick in. I'm like, oh wow, like that just like the off notes that they're using, man. It's so dirty and unorthodox. I love it.
Right on. All right, let's hear it. This is Korn with "Falling Away from Me."
It's falling away from me. Life's falling away from me.
that was Korn with Falling Away From Me. I like that one. I like the vocal harmonies in it.
Yeah, it's the whole album's pretty dark themed. That song's pretty eerie sounding.
Right on. All right, next up, we got Pantera coming up. This is from their last album. The song's called Revolution Is My Name.
Yeah, that was when I first got into Pantera. A buddy of mine literally gave me pretty much all their albums, and I had all of them. I'm just like, I don't even know what to listen to first. And this was actually the first album I popped in. I guess I went kind of backwards with it, and I was skimming through it just kind of quick because, like I said, I got all of them here, all this in gold. I don't even know what to do with it. I'm just kind of skimming through it, and this song, the intro with the squeals, really stood out to me the most.
Right.
And I was like, dude, that's crazy. Like, I never heard anybody do that kind of stuff on guitar before.
Yeah, it's that whammy pedal he used.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, let's hear it. Pantera, Revolution Is My Name. Pantera, Revolution Is My Name. It's a good jam, man. It was a good album.
Yeah, that was. I wish they would have made another one. Man.
Well, you know,
Yeah,
they may have.
maybe.
One of these. Yeah, no. Anyway. Yeah, thanks for that.
Bring it down.
Wah, wah, wah.
All right, man. Next up is Lamb of God with 11th Hour.
This is actually one of the first songs that my old band covered. I thought the riff was pretty crazy. My buddy, he had a graduation party and he like picked a bunch of songs for us to do, and that's how I got into Lamb of God. Was he initially just wanted to do this song, and I'm like, I've never heard it before. I had to learn it from scratch, and the riff was pretty intense. So I was like, dude, I love these guys. Like, it's just another band after Slayer that I really got into from the riffing.
Cool. All right, let's listen to it. Lamb of God, 11th Hour. right, man. Lamb of God, 11th Hour. I love that's. I love. I was just saying. I love how dry that whole album is.
Yeah.
Like, just like the mix is so dry. It just makes it sound just so much tighter and grittier and just nowhere to hide, man.
I love just how active the album is. every song, man. Like I used to have the guitar book to it. I tried to learn like all the songs, and my arm was killing me after like the first one I tried. Like, it was insane.
All right, man. Let's move on to the last song on your list today. You brought this. I think this is the first Cannibal Corpse appearance, which is nice. Some old school death metal. This song is called "Unleashing the Blood." What do you like about this one?
This is the first, I guess you could say, death metal band that I've ever heard. It was like right after I heard of Lamb of God and Meshuggah. I heard of these guys, and I thought they were awesome. I just couldn't believe their tone, dude. I love it, how like gritty they are. Oh man, their lyrics. I love that they don't really talk about like religion or anything. They don't talk about. They're just pretty much a horror movie. Like they're just keep it. You know what I mean? They just keep it straight up. Like a lot of people follow trends on lyrics, especially in death metal bands. Like, they've never had really any symbolisms of anything like that. It's just straight up gore, horror movie. Yeah, I just loved the whole thing.
Let's check it out then. This is a Cannibal Corpse with Unleash the Blood. Cannibal Corpse, Unleashing the Blood. That's it's just a great band, man. They always sound so thick, you know, and there's just like each song is just full of like sick little licks, and
they never cease to amaze.
Yeah,
they're awesome.
Good stuff. All right, man, that was your last song.
Oh. Oh.
Wah, wah. Thanks again for coming down and being on the show.
No problem, man. Thank you for having me.
This has been another episode of 5 Songs. My guest has been Nick Adame of Augres. I've been your host, Kevin Tulppo. We're recording this, as usual, at the lovely and talented Maidstone Theatre here in Ypsilanti, Michigan. Thanks to John Archer for letting us do this thing here, and thanks to Willibey for engineering this whole thing and making it sound good. There he is, and there he goes, and here we go. That's it for today. We'll check you next time. All right, that was Meshuggah with Future Breed Machine. That's a good opener.
It was great. No, they're
He's over here playing his guitar, not paying attention.
my bad, man. My bad. No, I love Meshuggah, man.